Greetings and salutations. I'm Chris Poole, and today I would like to talk to you about the role of the ah counter. In every meeting, we have an assigned role called the ah counter, and the purpose of this role is to listen to all the participants during a meeting and listen for the crutch words that our members are using. The ahs, the ums, the ers, you knows, and the likes. And as I'm specifying here, that long drawn out and for a transition. So's, buts, wells. How many times are we using these types of crutch words, but we don't know that we're doing it? The role of the ah counter is listening for these specific uses of the language and to bring an awareness to our speakers. It's not just a matter of noting and check marking each of these, but it is to bring that awareness to each of our listeners. At Cream City, we actually have a template form that we use for our counter. We actually combine the role of our counter and grammarian most times at our meeting, but if it's the first time that you're holding the role of our counter, we actually have you focus on the left-hand side of our form. And here we have a column that is specific for our member names and our guests. We'll have a spot for the drop vowels and consonants, the gunnas, ya knows. We have the word crutches, ah, ums, ers, and then our overuse of the words again, the so's, the buts, the ands, the well, or if there's a lack of a proper transition between sentences or ideas. On the bottom of the form, we actually have a spot then for the ah counter put their name, and then if it's combined role, then we have a spot for our word of the day and then the date of the meeting that is taking place. At the beginning of the meeting, the ah counter will actually be called upon to give a brief summary of what that person will be doing. For any of our leadership roles in Toastmasters, we are not teaching you to hold the role of a grammarian, of an ah counter, of a timer, of an evaluator. But by holding these roles, we are helping you to develop a specific leadership skill. For the position of the ah counter, we are helping you to work on your listening skills. It is your job to listen to each of the speakers, each of the members throughout the entire meeting and catch those crutch words. And then at the end of a meeting, you give a report out on your findings. And it's not specifically to say, oh, Jimmy Joe, you had the word 15 different times, but it's to be an awareness. Jim, I noticed that you said the word or use the word every time you began a sentence. You don't have to give a specific number because ultimately what we are doing here at Toastmasters, we want to encourage and support our other members as they learn and grow. So you don't have to give specific numbers, but to bring an awareness about it. Oftentimes what I'll do, especially the people that I am focusing on know what their crutch words are. We had one person, he knew his keyword was so. And then I would say, oh, today, Robert, you had used the word so 16 times. However, you really improved because last meeting you said it 22 times. So you can have a little fun with it, but never make someone feel bad if they are using those crutch words. At the end of the meeting, the report form gets filed into a binder, and all of these are saved on an ongoing basis at our club. If you ever have a need to see what has been done in the past, you can always flip through our booklet and you can look and see what the improvements are that people have made. People who have signed up for the role of the ah counter are at different skill levels when they come into Toastmasters. There are some who fill out the form very, very detailed, and there's others who don't have much detail. They are just learning to work on those listening skills, and sometimes it can be difficult. You're listening, but then to actually record that information, that takes another type of skill. So work with your members when they are on this role, in performing in this role, and encourage them to try it several different times. Anytime when you are not quite sure what you should do in this role, You can always reference the back of your CC, your Confident Communicator Manual, on page 75. There's actually a description of this role for you. At Cream City, you can always refer back to your new member handbook. We have that also available, I believe, on our website under the public downloads, and it gives a little bit more specific information for holding that role in Cream City. But of course, you can always adjust the information as needed for your own individual club. Additionally, don't forget you can always reach out to your mentor or to any of the club officers or to a fellow member that you're comfortable talking with and ask them for advice on how you can make improvements going forward when you hold this counter role. I encourage you to sign up for this role as soon as you can and start practicing your listening skills. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.